What's some of my little divine ones out there? I did get a message, so it's gonna be a quick read. Um, okay, so it costs nothing to believe, right? To have faith in the unknown, to just let go and live, liberate yourself from all the baggage, the bullshit, all you know, get out of your head. Like today, I've been having trouble getting out of my head. I've been letting the mind lead instead of the heart, instead of frequency. Yes. So it's been bringing a lot of things up for me. So you know, I was picking up on stuff like you know, 111. To be, let's be honest with one another, with oneself first, right? And truly be honest and be like, and like Zero always says, it's like, what's keeping you like from really living free, really living in your in in the now, right? And so it's like quit thinking about the past. The past already happened. Um, and stuff like that. That might resonate with somebody. But for me, I don't think about the past no more. I don't think about that, right? What really resonated with Zero's message today was like, be honest with yourself. Feel what you need to feel and let it out, let it go, right? And and then he's talking about being in it and like fantasize about how good it could get if you have to. It's like I don't want to live in my fantasy world no more. I lived in fantasy world all my life, right? I I I kept faith and I kept hope in my fantasy world that that I was going to be where I'm at now. Not exactly where I'm at now, but hope that I could find love somewhere. And I can feel love. That's what's my whole mission, my whole fucking life is love, right? So I don't want to live in my fantasy world. I don't want to live it. I don't want to live there. I want my fantasy to become reality. So what he was really um trying to say is be in the present, be in the moment, right? To enjoy the moment, how you're feeling, confirmation of how you're feeling now, like how it's because nobody can experience what you're feeling. So fuck whoever, they can't experience what you're experiencing. They can't feel what you feel, right? Fuck them at the end of the day. Their opinions don't fucking matter, right? But so yeah, that's what's came out. So, anyways, when I feel like when he meant about like fantasize if you have to about how good it gets, because I feel like a lot of you guys are still thinking about the past when you should just let that shit go. Um, yeah, she also had a point in her reading, but but if all emotions, all feelings are coming out, feel them and then letting go. That's let go of the burdens, let go of the pain, let go of the hurt, just let it go, right? But ride that wave, you know. Only you know how to ride that wave. Only you can do it the way you do it. Only you can experience what you're experiencing at the moment. Anyway, so let's see what's going on around the message and see what's coming on. It's gonna be a quick message, guys. I costs nothing to believe. It sure doesn't. And I keep believing. I keep having hope. But I do know where I limit myself for truly being my true authentic self, because I still care. Um, it's like, not that I care, but it still triggers something in my mind and within me. Some 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 so okay, it's like this. It's not like I'm not healed. I'm healed, but I still get triggered at times. And and that's why I feel like Zero was like, just let it go. You're still caring about what people think or how people perceive you, especially that certain individual, right? So it's like when you it's like when you get in a relationship, you this is the issue, that when you're in a relationship, you really do care. At the end of the day, you care what your partner thinks about you. You care, you just do. It's just natural to care, right? But it's like you're projecting insecurities that don't even belong to you or to them, type shit. That's how I see it. But it's like, because that's what you're used to. You're used to people treating you a certain way, right? So it's like it's like it's coming up right now a lot. So um let's see what's the guidance, what's going on with that. Right, honestly, that's how I've been feeling since yesterday. um Not that, because I don't feel depressed, I don't feel all that. So it's like that's like yeah, that real residue, whatever you said. But the point is, it's like it's like it has to clear out, But I've been sort of like not acknowledging it. Like, I do acknowledge it, but I don't really feel like I've been letting myself feel it. Like Zero said, it's like you're still limiting yourself. You're still finding other ways to numb the pain. Right, right. I got that just right now. Put me up and frustrated, bitch. I'm sorry, Dad. I don't mean to call nobody a bitch. Um, yeah, like all those little old behaviors, and that's something I do have to change. Stop calling people bitches. Um, I mean, it's one thing, like, hey, what's up, bitch? Like, you know what I'm saying? But another thing is like that fucking dumb bitch, or like being ugly about it. I don't want to be ugly. You don't seem ugly. I could be ugly. But it's not honestly me. Like, like, I don't know. Like, it's like getting to know the true you now, right? Because you've been this old person that you have to be, right? But now you're truly tapping into your true authentic self, and it's just I don't know how to explain. Anyways, that's all. Anyway, what's going on for the collective father around this message? Grounded, stay grounded. Jealousy, psychic. Yeah, all this jealousy. Well, we got jealousy, and we got grounded, and we got psychic abilities. Let me read it. And then gratitude. Maybe you're picking up on a lot of this evil eye as well. And then we got Earth, spiritual cleanse. You're going through it, yeah. And the shadow, little shadow, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna take him, yeah. Earth, spiritual cleansing. And then we got little shadow worker here, and then then those emotions, right, are coming up from the little shadow. So you're going through a spiritual cleanse again, and you're grounded, and Mother Earth is helping you with this as well. Stay in that gratitude. Your psychic abilities are it's like I'm gonna read that one because I feel like called to. Intuition, empathetic gifts. So you might be a very empathetic person. That's why you pick up on a lot of this emotions and energy, right? This vibration, no matter what it is, whether it's jealousy, it's just all types of emotion. But I want to know what the fuck with this jealousy. It's funny how we always get jealousy. Like, knock it off with that bullshit, bro. Like, for real, for real. Like, I'm so fucking over that shit, bro. Like these people live in this energy, and it's like I'm over it. You don't gotta be like that. So intuition, you might you honestly might resonate with all this, my friends. Like intuition, empathetic gifts, psychic vision, prophecy, and powerful dreaming are present. Because let me tell you, my intuition is on point. I do have empathetic gifts. I do have psychic visions and prophecies. I can prophesy what's gonna happen, right? And I do have powerful dreams. And honestly, I be dreaming about people who just are jealous, like ugly people in my dreams. Like it's like it's like, can I just have somebody who is genuine and true instead of always trying to like throw jealousy at me? like like bro, like give it a rest, get a life, work on yourself, focus on yourself, and maybe you'll see progress. Quit hating on me or the collective, whatever, and get the fuck on. You know, I dealt with jealousy, narcissistic, betrayal, hurt, and pain all my life. Now I'm in a point in my life that I'm in my power, that I'm healed, and now that I'm getting like creating new relationships, it's a little bit bumpy, right? Because I feel that this person might do the same thing, right? But that's just a little bit of the shadow that has to be released, like, you know, and I'm working through it. But and you gotta stay grounded and focus, okay? You have you now have access to a greater wisdom that is beyond what the human eye can see. This is a time of great awakening. New psychic abilities and gifts come to you now. See the sacredness in your visions. Pay attention to your dreams and the symbols that are repeating as messages. And this is the symbol that keeps repeating, right? Jealousy. Ah, I'm dealing with a lot of jealous, right? You know, I still deal with jealousy probably as well. But it's not my jealousy because I'm not jealous. I'm not a jealous person. That was just a projection that I dealt with a lot, right? And then when I chose to trust somebody, like unconditionally, like, okay, so my like I'm gonna use an example of myself as always because I don't mind being vulnerable and raw with y'all, and I don't really give a fuck what you guys think. At the end of the day, I don't even have to explain myself. Um, this last person I dealt with, I gave her my heart. I gave her my loyalty. I gave her unconditional trust, confirmation, and I treated her beautifully. I opened the door for her. I buy her gifts. I buy her. I take her out to dinner every day. She take me out sometimes, but I treated her like nobody else has treated her. I made her made her look seen, but she didn't treat me the same. She cheated on me the whole time and lied to me the whole time, and I didn't follow my intuition because I wanted to believe that she was the one, right? I got engaged to her. I loved her and I loved her son. 1717, and I truly did try. So this last person really broke me, right? And I healed from that. I held on for her, with her. Well, I fought for her for 4 to 5 years, and all she did was like breadcrumb me and lied to me, but she still fucked me, right? Um, but she really um did a number on me. This last person, and I mean, that was like my last hope. Like yes, all my whole life I dealt with narcissistic friends, narcissistic parents, narcissistic family members. Uh, I dealt with a lot of shit, man. A lot of pain, and a lot of betrayal, and a lot of hurt. But through it all, I kept hope, right? Because I lived in this little fantasy world thinking everything's gonna be fucking right. That's why I don't want to live in that shit no more. I want to create my reality I want to live my reality. So no, I don't fantasize how it's gonna be with me and my person no more. Why would I do that? And then shit don't even end up being like that. I guess that's a little lesson that Spirit wants to teach me to have faith, right? And it's like Zero said today, like for some of you guys are trusting in a no more, but some of you guys are still seeing where you're not really free, and that's really where this shit pops in, right? When I start getting jealous and start mind tripping, right? But that is not. It's like I don't know. I guess instant gratification. Like I don't regret the. I don't regret nothing. No. I don't regret going through those experiences. I don't regret nothing. I enjoy it, and like I said, I got gained a lot of wisdom, a lot of ways to maneuver through this life. But I think because I'm getting in new relationship, sort of having to work on that little bit of residue of that is left, like somebody said, and so and then that's what I'm doing because it's not even my burden. It's a burden from others because, like I said, I used to mirror people's energy. Like the way you treat me, I'm the way I'm gonna treat you. Period. That's how I used to be. Um, when I was the abuse, and then I became the abuser. You know. So, but that was never me. That was never really me. I could never go. I never enjoyed that. Like some people repeat those things. I didn't. It's like I don't know. But anyways, gratitude. We say gratitude. I do stay with that gratitude mind though. Like I'm grateful for all these experiences and things that I've been going through. Uh, because it teaches me more about me, who I truly am and who I truly not, and who I was pretending to be because of those and mirroring those energies, right? Like by picking up those people's energies, by that was never truly me. I've always been a kind-hearted person who just wanted love and wanted to give love back. So, so sometimes my survivor mode gets triggered, like it wants to be, but at the same time, I'm fast to uh use my wisdom and my courage and everything that I have learned right away. Like it's like before, I didn't care if I act a fool, if I disrespected you, or if I yell at you, or anything. Now I'm like, okay, it's like I'm not gonna like earlier when I yelled at my cat like that, like after I thought about it, like that sounds a little bit narcissistic because I was like, listen to what I have to say, and then we don't have to. I won't have to act like I won't have to get loud with you. That's abusive behavior. That's narcissistic behavior. It's like if you should have never been acting like that, I would have never treated you that way. Type shit. So I did catch myself those like that, and and yes, I met with my in my family. Yelling is communication. That's all they do. It's yell. It's yell at one another. Since we were kids, yelled, hitting, and name calling. You everything. So I never wanted to be like that, and thank God I'm not really like that. But I do get an attitude. I when I feel like I'm being hurt or if I'm being played, I instantly start calling you names. I start calling you, even though I don't mean him. I say him because it was a natural reaction. That's how I would respond. So now I'm not like that. Like I really hold myself accountable for my actions and how I come at people, which is where we go back to that message that I talked about. Me not going to 0 to 100 real quick and probably be like, well, if you wouldn't reacted like that, then you would have never, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's true. And then a lot of people do think that I come at them disrespectful, but it's like I don't mean to be disrespectful. It's just the way that I was raised and the way I did. Like I try to check myself as much as I can because I know that I sometimes can be not very pleasant, but I'm trying to learn not to do that. Since I'm already healed, now I got to be aware of my actions. I don't know, you know. But anyways, that's what's coming in at the moment, and yeah, what is this? What it is? Anything else, Spirit? Talisman, you're protected. Safe travels. You know, you're going through this journey of the shadow. You're transmuting all this energy very beautifully. Spirit, your ancestors are fucking rooting for you. They're proud of you. It's like the way you maneuver through your shadow is beautiful. You know what? Just you let yourself feel. That's how you purge sometimes. I did a healthy way. I can numb myself, but not today. Today I'm choosing to feel my emotions. You're protected. That's it. Talisman protection. Safe travels to your journey. You're safe. You're transmuting that this energy beautifully. You're tapping into your gifts. You're staying grounded. You're healing beautifully. You heal beautifully. For some of you guys are still healing, but you do get to a point where healing is enough, my guys. It's just letting go of old little behaviors that you got going on there. Seeing through the veil. You're seeing through the veil. You're seeing through the illusion. You're seeing through. There's like, I could be like, because all day I'd be like, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me, bro? Like, what? Why am I feeling this way? Like, I thought I was past this. Like out of nowhere, I just started feeling like down, like depressed. Like I wanted to like give up, but that's not in me to give up. Before I'd be like, what the fuck? Let me just go get some dope. Let me go hit up my homegirls. What's up? You got anything? I'm on my way. I'm not even like got anything. I'm like, where you at? I'm on my way because they already know. Have that pipe ready, and let's do this, right? But I'm not that same person anymore. I healed. I've grown. I'm in a higher frequency, higher vibration, and I don't think the same no more. Like this shit won't take me out. It's like, yeah, I always talk about addiction because I come from addiction, right? Addiction family as well. Not only with drugs, but alcohol and depression and my family is I don't come from I never came from a peaceful family. We never live in peace ever. And then I I I got kicked out at 18, right? So it's like instead of helping me, they got rid of the problem. And so I got a restraining order and shit, you know, so I couldn't go home. So I was literally homeless. Like living on the streets, sleeping in the trolley because I was sleeping one of my friends and then they were touching me. So it's like, I mean, I went through my sexual abuse since a child. I had to go do it, you know. But anyways, the point is, I never had peace in my life. I always had to be on guard, alert. Nowhere, there was nowhere to be safe, right? So I found peace in my mind, safe haven in my mind, in my imagination, right? So I don't know where I was going with that. I forgot. I don't know who needed to hear that then, because I totally forgot about what was going on. Hold on, guys. Hi, baby. Yeah, I love you too. Oh, I am. Thank you. Even when you cry, you sexy. I know, bitch. I know. Anyways, but my eyes do look green when I cry. You can't see it because it's fucking lightning. This fucking made. I have. It's like little dark green because my eyes are hazel. What, my love? Come on. Can you come down here because I'm in a reading, baby? Come on. Go sit right there. Okay, you want to take my seat? No? Okay, thank you. She wanted to show face because I'm getting emotional. Hey, her poop is getting way better because okay, so like her poop. Yes, your poop is looking better. Yeah. She pooped for me, and only a few of them came out. So she's getting cleared. Yeah. So yeah. I forgot where I was going. Let's just continue. 30 minutes in. Past life. What's with this past life? Going through a past life journey, or what the fuck are we doing here? 14 might be relevant. Relevant. 14. Soulmate divine kind of point. What is it? 14. You're being drawn to sacred spaces, ancient knowledge, past life, confirmation. Baby! Ancient wisdom and holy gifts. The connection to your current relationship or situation has deep roots and perhaps much more than you may have anticipated. Really? You're gonna do that in front of the camera? Alright. Dive into ancient wisdom for your answers at this time. So, um, 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 bitch. Ow, you biting me? So, it's talking about relationship, which is in the relationship I'm talking about that I'm getting into. Sorry, my cat turned that off. So we were talking about 14, right? And then I was like divine soulmate counterpart, right? And then there's you're being drawn to sacred spaces, which is going within, right? Like you're exploring yourself. You're getting to know your true self. Right? Holy gifts, yeah. The connection to your current relationship or situation. So it could be either or because I was just talking that I was feeling these emotions because I'm getting into this new relationship with somebody, right? And so it's triggering past behaviors, past situations, right? And has deep roots and perhaps much more than you may have anticipated. Well, yeah, she's my soulmate. Could it be real? So so okay, past life connection, karmic contracts, vows, commitments, or even feeling in annulment. Dive into ancient wisdom for your answer at this time. Drawing this card can indicate past life connection, karmic contracts, vows, commitments, or even feeling of anointment. Well, you're definitely anointed. I don't know what that means, but yeah, that's what I think it. But so take it as right. This will clarify. Give me another one for past life, Dad. Clarify that for me. Knowledge. So it's yeah, tapping into your knowledge. You're using what you have learned to heal these past life connections as well. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys. I hope. I know that we are going through that new moon, that fucking whatever Zero said, and that we're gonna clear a lot of that stagnant energy. Actually, feel into the good, the bad, all of it, right? So to liberate ourselves from the past, to truly feel free, and that's what we're doing. We're like purging whatever is left, And after that, we're gonna be feeling pretty well, I might say. I already feel better. Thank you for letting me share. You saw the rainbow behind me? I see it. Archangel Jophiel. God's beauty is within you. God's light is within you. That's what Jophiel means. If I'm correct, don't fucking quote me, for I haven't said shit yet. We do have 6. Beauty, joy, enlightenment. Yep. Beauty of God. What I say, what I say. Jophiel assists you in seeing beauty in the world around you and finding joy through your own unique form of creative expression. In a world where there is often so much ugliness, he eliminates the people and experiences that come into your life and asks you to pause to appreciate them. Well, I truly do appreciate you, my love, my darling. We've been through this journey for a while now, and I do see you. I appreciate you. And to my collective, I see you and I appreciate you guys. And I love you. But I do appreciate those that have come into my life to assist me with my healing, with my growth, with my ascending, and my remembrance of who I truly the fuck I am. And that goes to every single person that I watch that guide me through what I'm going through. Especially Courtney, because I resonate with her the most, her and my babes. So my babes kind of like, see, makes me see it in a different way that I'm not used to seeing things. And Courtney makes me feel home because I resonate. I resonate being a galactic being. I don't. Like I resonate to be a star seed. I am a star seed. I don't resonate. I am a star seed. I know who I truly am. So I resonate when Source comes in through her. It's like, because she's a verbal channel. And Source and Zero be talking, and you know exactly who the fuck I'm talking to, like, and it's like, yeah, I feel like they're talking to me, like literally, like they're talking to me, like they know, and they know when I'm getting it. They know when I'm like, okay, I'm moving on. But not only that, appreciate the moment, the present, the experience, the expression of yourself at the moment. And don't be afraid to be real and be raw and be vulnerable in front of people. Because at the end of the day, you will resonate with those that are meant to resonate, and will attract those that are meant to attract. So don't be afraid to truly express yourself, to really, really be honest with yourself, and be your true authentic self. And don't be afraid to be your true authentic self with your person. Obviously they love you for you, or they wouldn't be with you, or want to be with you, or want to create this life with you, or stick around this long with your crazy ass. So cooperate with the universe, but the universe is cooperating with you. So all you have to do is meet them halfway, and by doing that, face your challenges. And what did our ancestors say? They're in our spirit guys. The way we maneuver our ways through the shadow, through challenges, is a beautiful dance. They see it. They're in awe of us. At least that's what my ancestors tell me. They like, you think you're in awe of us, but I'm in awe of you. How you do it, sweetheart? Like, you do it beautifully. You do it. I don't know. I've never seen it that way before, but it works for you, and that's all that matters, right? Because I program myself to be like that, to be authentic, to be. I challenge spirit. I challenge my ancestors. I challenge my dad. I tell him I don't have to do anything no more. I don't need to do shit. All I have to do is enjoy life now. For I did all that I was meant to do on earth. Whatever you asked from me, I did it. Now let me live the life of my wildest dreams. Archangel Michael is on the house. Woo, 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 woo. My daddy. It's my daddy. Daddy number two, this nigga kept me protected all the time. My dad literally put him in charge of me. This is why my energy is so golden. That's my aura all the time. It's golden. Anyway, that's what I have for you guys. I hope that brought some clarity. We got to know each other a little bit more about my past. Um, so if, just know that you have it within you to persevere and want to read something and feeling close to. Okay. Eagles gathering. For there are eagles gathering in the great land, and their great wisdom entity are going to impart wondrous things to the world, and it will coincide entity with things coming outside of the world, Ramtha. So yeah, that's where it came. So our volunteers, those of you who have come at this hour to assist the others of earth, are indeed on a mission of love and mercy. It is by your own choice that you have come volunteered. What I said, I would say, I volunteered. I like, Dad, send me home. Send me to Earth. Just as we of the fleet have volunteered for our roles here. So it is in the case of you once on Earth. There are ones of you that have come from distant planets, stars, and galaxies and universe. What I say. This is why I resonate so hard with Courtney. Because I do come from from the galaxies, from the solar system. I come from planets that Earth hasn't even heard of. That's why I'm so fucking rare, and the way I done things has never been done, because you guys never even heard of me or my planet. Each of you have volunteered to come to assist those that are earthbound, to rise up from their bondage. It is our unending joy when we can make contact with one of our volunteers, and that's when you channel, baby. When you channel, is because our galactic beings, our galactic families, are getting in contact with us, because they experience life through us, and they channel through us, and they bring the word from the planets, from the galaxies, through our vessels. So if you're a channel for spirit, you declare freedom, worthiness, and wealth life. And that's my frequency, Sister Courtney, popping up. And that's just confirmation. Okay? I will also add a note to this fact, and it is that each one that is on earth has come on a particular mission, just as each of us here has a particular role or assignment. So it is with you, dear ones, embodied on earth at this hour. There are many, many that volunteer to come, and once they have entered the ethers of earth, they have been lost to their purpose. They have been caught in the web of earth, and so far we have been unable to help them to break loose, for they have expressed no real desire to be loose from the web. You see, we cannot intercede. Is that it's not the choice of the one on earth, even if this one is come on particular assignment from the confederation. We have to replace that one or ask of another embodiment to assume the additional assignment. In some cases, we can ask of several ones to share of one assignment so that their load will not be too heavy. Which is funny, right? Because it's like a lot of us have particular missions, right? But those that, this is how I see it, who have their divine counterpart, they go through it together. For I know that I'm cut from the same essence as my soulmate. We come from the same essence. This is why we we mirror each other's emotions and feelings, because we came she just experienced life differently than mine. Mine was probably more harsh. Obviously, I come from the dirt. I chose that. I chose that life. I chose that 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 life as a human with that human people. I chose my grandma to break the gender curses from that family line, from her line. I chose my grandma. I said I want to come help that family, and I fucking did it. This is why you can't figure it out. We're in our ancestral line. Did I don't because I'm not from your ancestral line. I just came to help you guys break it, and I was your chance to do that. But you guys didn't choose that. You guys chose to stay asleep. But I broke my brother and my grandmother free because they chose the light. Ashe. So, anyways, but my message is this hour is not to speak of those ones that have chosen to reject their assignment, but rather to give a well done. Oh, zero faithful ones. Well done, zero faithful ones. I'm telling you, I get my sense of humor from my daddy, from my galactic beings. Well done, zero faithfulness. Unfaithfulness. Oh, well done, zero faithful ones to each of you that have begun to assume. Okay, this is I misunderstood, but like I mean like for me it's like well done unfaithfulness, like but this is for us, like the 0.0 that actually woke up this lifetime. Uh-huh. To each of you that have begun to assume your assignment, some of you will go forth during this total period and not feel that you are fully cognizant as to your purpose or your objective. You are ones that are guided by a hunch or intuition, which my intuition. I follow my intuition. I follow my resonance. I follow a knowing within me like, nah, I gotta do something bigger and higher than that. I always felt that. I never let it die. I never lost myself. I never truly forgot. Even though it was part of my journey to forget and to remember. Okay? You are one of the guided by the hunch or intuition. This is our mode of operation with you for the particular time. This is the mode of operation that we will be using with large numbers of ones that are working within the light. So many of you cry for direct communication with us or with ones of the angelic realms. You are in constant contact with us, but it may not be in the mode of your own choice. Long before you came to this land, it was your mode of choice. As the hour draws closer, the communication will be sharpened and clarified. Each of you has a specific purpose that is unlike that of our neighbor. Awaken to your purpose and to your assignment. Alert yourself to your inner guidance and all that is available for you. I shall close off this hour. Be at peace and be filled with the love that is abundantly shared with you. Adorne pes vazu. Adore pes monka. So, which is beautiful because it kind of um went with the what I was talking about, right? Anyways, I hope that resonated with some of you guys. I hope that brought a little peace of mind that you are star seeds. If you are a channel for source consciousness, you do come from celestial race. You came here for a mission, a purpose. You are a light worker or a light leader. Light leader here. The symbol of the eagle of freedom, right? Anyways, that's all I have for you guys. So, hey, right now I'm about to get in my bed, watch some fucking Hallmark fucking videos or fucking some friends or something and laugh it out and cry it out and eat my tacos that might be cold and have my dinner. I already fed my babies. I just farted and yeah, I hope I went and I got my nails done, girl, and then I got my haircut and then I got my toes done. So you know. Oh, I was wanting to mention like this color right here. I was wearing my shirt, right? My Tom and Jerry one. And then when I was watching my frequency sister, Corny, she had a shirt with this color. And I don't know why it called out to me. And then when I left, I a song for Reba, um, I Keep on Loving You, came out, and the colors were this color. And then I look up to the sky, and it was this color. And then on my way back, I was behind this truck who had a heart with this fucking color. Take it as a resonate, baby. Color of love. Anyways, bye.